Hello there, guys and girls. This is the Prussian Prince. Another Rome 2 online battle. This time it's a match between Stradomski and Panda Warrior. This is the final of the Grandmaster Championship #1, the first champion. This is a best of 7. It looks like the first map is gonna be Armavir. We have Stradomski as Arvirni and Panda Warrior as Bowie. It's gonna be Rush versus Rush in this best of 7. Now, Stradomski throughout the tournament he defeated Takisakis 3-2, Elamri 3-1, Ezekiel Abaddon 3-0, Attila the Great 3-0, and Erijami 4-2 in the semifinals. As for Panda Warrior, he defeated Ancient Warrior from Sith 4-2, Danko from Sith, actually, reading it the wrong way. Blade 3-0 in the first round, then Wei 3-0 in the next round, Lurtz 2-0 it seems, or 3-0. And then third round, Panda Warrior defeated Danko. In the following round, 3-1, and then Ancient 4-2 in the semis to meet Stradomski. Now, as I was saying, we have Stradomski as Arvirni. I'm just gonna go over the bans though. Stradomski banned Bactria and Panda Warrior banned Seleucids. So some pretty interesting bans. Now let me go over the builds. For Stradomski, what we have is we do have some let's see, lots of swords as expected in this matchup. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 Oath Swords. Yeah, pretty decent amount. Then some Naked Warriors, it seems. Where are they? Wait, Naked Warriors here. Oh, just 1 unit or 2. No, Chosen Swordsman here, and of course the Oath Sworn General. So he does actually have 5 Oath Sworn in total. Wow, that's a very Oath Sworn heavy composition. Then he has 1 Levy Freeman on the flank, another Levy Freeman on the other flank, 2 Heavy Horse here, another Heavy Horse in the center, and 1 next to his General unit as well. So basically 4 Heavy Horse. Now, as for Panda Warrior, let's see. And of course, he's got his General Unit and an Oath Sworn. Panda Warrior, he's got Levy Freeman over on this flank. Naked Warriors as well. Front line actually composed of 5 Sword Followers and his Oath Sworn General, interestingly enough. And 3 Celtic Bowmen with the Heavy Horse right behind there. Also have another Sword Follower here with the Levy Freeman. Some flanking units by Panda Warrior, Spear Warriors, and Celtic Warriors. This is very interesting, and oh, here we go with the engagement. Stradomski starting it, actually. And here come the Chosen Swordsman, and oh, a light horse unit that Stradomski pulled out here might go for some nice hammer and anvil charges. We shall see. He's gonna go into the Levy Freeman, because he can easily break that unit. Now, as for Stradomski's units, oh, here comes a Sword Follower charge. Luckily for him, it's not Naked Warrior, so Sword isn't really going to take as much damage from the charge. But this is really going well for, I think, for, yeah, definitely for Stradomski. His left flank is going quite well. Whereas his right flank is not going so well because Panda Warrior is overwhelming it. And look, Stradomski is doing the right thing, just pulling back here because look at just how many units Panda Warrior has here. So he has to pull back, but he's gonna have to engage at some point as well, because he can't just let himself get flanked here. Definitely he's gonna start the engagement now. And he's gonna hold here with the Snake Warrior. In fact, it's holding pretty well. Wow, getting so many kills as well. Here comes the charge, but the Sword Followers go into Shield Wall. They actually don't really take much damage. Wow, very interesting. Now the Light Horse coming around and Heavy Horse still here. Sword Followers taking damage. These Oath Sworns really are doing a good job. As you can see, these Sword Followers, wow. And those Bowmen are getting a good amount of kills, and they might kill that Heavy Horse, but I'm not sure how this is gonna go, because these Naked Warriors, wow, they're really tanking so much here. They're just Naked Warriors. Lots of blobbing here, but I guess he really wants to destroy Panda's General. And wow, those Heavy Horse, they're really gonna make sure that those Bowmen will not be on the field anymore. But I mean, the thing is that Yeah, he's also gonna win this engagement here because he's got more horse units and more in shape, so to speak. His heavy horse here might win against this one, I think. Yeah. So I do think that it actually might be Stradomski winning this. He's gonna get the general of Panda Warrior. It's very interesting. Like, I thought he would get flanked, but he didn't actually get flanked. Not much anyway, and if you don't get flanked with this strong setup of like Oathsworns, I guess it's gonna be difficult to destroy you frontally, though it is possible with Naked Warriors. Yeah, if he got some really good Naked Warrior charges, Panda Warrior may have been able to win, I think. But he did not bring many Naked Warriors. And this is still not totally over yet, but it's kind of over, I guess. Like, he's just got better sword units in the fight. He's got these 3 Oathsworn here in okay shape, I guess. Not the best, but wow, this heavy horse really is doing a good job. But there's more cav for Stradomski that he can actually send on the field. But yeah, overall, this is an interesting battle in terms of what type of strategy they both decided to go for. So Stradomski went for the stable and really strong, I guess, more elite unit kind of style, whereas Panda Warrior went for oh, and I guess it's GG because Panda Warrior is the one who called it. Panda Warrior went with he went with simply many more units, but he could not use that to his effect against to his advantage against so many Arverni units. Just look at those Arverni units, especially those heavy horse. They really did the number on the sword units of Panda. So it's interesting. Quality versus quantity. A classic. But anyway, it is currently 1-0 for Stradomski in this best of 7. So I shall see you guys in the next game. And welcome to game number 2. This final of GMC. We are number 1 actually. This is the first tournament. I guess there might be more. We have Stradomski as playing as Gete on Athenai against Panda Warrior's Rome. And Panda Warrior is the one who actually picked map, and he also picked faction first. Whereas Stradomski countered Rome with Gete. Well, I wonder how that's gonna go for him. Maybe he knows something I don't know. But yeah, it will be interesting. I guess Gete does have some strong sword units, but I wonder if they're actually efficient. Those noble swords or whatever they're called. I don't know what else he'd be bringing with Gete.
Well, I mean, the Gete spears are pretty cost effective, but I wouldn't bring them against Rome.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
But I think the key, perhaps, for Stradomski's decision is that Gete have horse archers combined with good melee infantry, so...
Oh, yeah, it's true.
And the game has started.
Alright. I'm gonna take a look at Panda Warrior's Roman build. He's got General and Bodyguard as General. Usually I see people bring Legatus. I also bring Legatus, so this is interesting. And then he's got 4 Equites, like really cheap melee cavalry. Let's see, he has 3 skirmishers. Those are all 3 Syrian archers. He did not go for the slingers. Interesting. And then we've got one Vigiles on each flank. Then up front we have a mix of, let's see, Legionaries? Mostly Legionaries though. But we do have, I think, 3 armored Legionaries and 6 Legionaries and 3 armored Legionaries. So in total 9 melee infantry. So pretty potent infantry force here that Panda Warriors brought to the game. What does Stradomski have?
Well, Stradomski has a core of 5 noble swords, so the elite sword infantry, which one of them is his general, and they're supported by 2 units of mercenary axe warriors, 5 units of spear horsemen, and some 3 units of cheap spears as well, and then he's got 2 units of bow horsemen going down the lower flank.
But he is gonna get up there first, but he does not really have any skirmishing component.
Well, he has that.
Well, yeah, I guess that's about it.
Am I interrupting?
Just commentating. You can stay.
I think what Stradomski is actually gonna use here, he's gonna use this line of hills to keep. Well, I mean, basically, it's gonna protect him from Syrian archers, because the Syrian archers aren't gonna be able to spot him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I forgot that he's like Panda Warrior is actually on the high ground over here, which means that he can look down.
Yes, he was just use his horse archers first to do some work.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see quite a lot of maneuvering here in this phase, because I don't think either player wants to attack uphill.
Yeah.
But what Panda can do is basically just put pressure on Stradomski's center.
Yeah. He has more swords.
Yeah, I think the key will be those Syrian archers, but if he can use the Syrian archers to target the noble swords, Stradomski is gonna run out of units.
Yeah.
So in a sense, the key will be Stradomski's spear horsemen. Because I think they're slightly stronger than the Equites and the Legionary Cav, so he just need to use them to maximum effect and to just stop those archers from wreaking havoc.
Yeah. I do like Panda's composition though. Like, looks pretty effective.
And looks like we have the attack coming in.
Ooh. Well, this will
I
be
think
hard.
I think he's actually trying to lure in some units from Panda. That's actually a really weird decision just to throw away his cavalry like that. Oh, and now he's going through. But Panda has intercepting cavalry.
Yeah. He's using his general. Yeah, but I think Panda's gonna be looking good in this fight. I think he's...
To a degree, yeah, but you have the bow horsemen coming down from behind. And those are gonna be doing a lot of just distraction.
Yeah. Well, Stradomski lost a lot of his cavalry.
This engagement isn't gonna go very well for Stradomski.
Yeah. Look, he is holding the upper ground on the other side, where he can actually charge slightly downhill from there, where he has this unit here. If Panda does try to flank him.
Yeah, but I don't think Panda actually needs to flank at the moment.
Yeah.
He's sitting very solid, and I think he's winning every engagement.
Here he's actually losing, but he can... He will potentially be able to plug that gap. Not sure why he's engaging so many units at once though. Like he could be keeping some in reserve, I guess.
Yeah, I mean he can definitely pull one from here
Yeah.
towards there. Oh, he's charging his general in. That's actually a risky thing to do at this point.
Yeah.
Looks like we've had loyalty popped. Oh no, rally and raise the banner.
Oh, he's not actually using the DLC general.
Well, there's not really a point to use the Caesar general just due to the fact that you have only one good ability and you can only use it once.
I guess.
And we've had a breakthrough on the flank.
And that armored legionary is beating the noble sword unit. It is fighting downhill. It's been doing a fairly good job here.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that they ended up fighting in the middle of two hills.
Yeah.
Which I think Panda might have... he could have been a bit more patient and tried to lure Stradomski uphill, but... Oh, and yeah, we're gonna have a breakthrough over here next. Because there's just a depleted legionary unit and a unit of legionary cav, which won't hold long against the infantry.
Panda has a unit all over there. Visually, it's interesting how it got there.
No, it broke through and chased some units, and now it's just holding.
Equites is getting destroyed by those two horsemen, so they will come back into the fight at some point. Two horsemen.
Yeah, but I think those Syrian archers are... they spend quite a lot of their ammo at this stage, so...
Yeah. I don't see how he can grind it out against those legionaries.
Yeah, I think this is... oof, there's gonna be a decisive point.
He cannot break through. There's an Equites and an armored legionary. Yeah, but
we get a rear
archers-
charge. On the
Archers
archers.
rear charge, but they are Syrian archers. They have lots of armor,
Yeah.
and bow horsemen are pretty crappy in melee. So the Syrian archers might actually win. In fact, they probably will, I think.
They will win.
Yeah.
They've lost one man.
The rear charge.
And we have... I think Panda's Vigil is caught up with the Spear Horseman.
Yeah, he's just grinding this out to win. Interesting game. I didn't expect it to end like this.
I'm a bit surprised that Stradomski is shooting instead of charging in, but I think rear shots are probably gonna give him some pretty good kills.
Yeah. Well, if he charges the rear, it's not gonna do too much, I think.
Well, I mean, it's cavalry hitting the rear of a unit. It's gonna be at least minus 50 morale for the unit. So
They are green though, so... And I guess it doesn't really matter at this point.
well, I mean, the difference between being eager and routing is less than minus 50. Or less than 50 morale, so yeah, it could break you. It depends on how green they are. But the worrying thing for Stradomski is that his general is gonna be dying soon. And that will definitely swing this for Panda's favor.
Well, I think it was in his favor quite some time ago.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. It was... I still don't get this. Why he... I guess he thought that didn't really have much of a choice, but...
He more or less had to attack. The
Yeah.
only question is where. He could have maybe stood up a bit more back. bided his time a bit more. But yeah.
Panda warriors forming testudos with his Roman units. So yeah. Despite deploying more, Panda warrior also killed more than Stradomski. Those noble swords did not really. They didn't even kill like full unit of
Well, they
legionaries
didn't
or
kill their
mercenary.
worth.
Yeah.
Even close.
Yeah. So.
And I think what you can see is probably decisive is the kill numbers on Stradomski's cavalry, because you have spear horsemen with 5, 6, and 1 kill.
Yeah, the ones that
Which is
charged in at the
catastrophically
beginning.
bad, really.
Yeah, I guess. And interestingly enough, the Equites did better. Besides that one spear horseman with 94 kills. Yeah, it was a gamble for Stradomski, and it did not really pay off for him, as you can see here. But anyway, see you in game number 3. Currently 1-1 between these two. And this is game number 3 on Yathrib. It was actually Stradomski who picked Yathrib, and he's playing as Pontus against Panda Warriors Carthage. Should be interesting. Let's see. He's got 2 Scythian horse archers on his left flank, then 2 noble blood cav on his right flank, 2 more noble blood cav. Then in the back we have citizen cav and Pontegral cavalry as general. A chariot unit. Then let's see, 6 Thurius spears, 4 Eastern slingers. Interesting composition that Stradomski's going for. I wonder how he's actually going to be able to break that box that Panda Warrior has. But what does Panda Warrior have anyway?
Well, Panda Warrior has a pike box, so I think it's 6 units of African pikemen. Then he's got quite a few of, well, he's got hoplites. I think 3 Carthaginian hoplites and 3 late Libyan hoplites, 1 unit of Celtic light horse, 1 unit of Gallic warriors, and 3 units of mercenary Cretan archers and 2 units of Balearic slingers. I'd actually say that at this stage the advantage might slightly be in Stradomski's favor.
This is a mobile box.
Yeah, it's a mobile box. I think it's gonna depend on how well Stradomski can use those 3 spears.
Yeah. Oh, he's not using them properly.
Yeah, he should be targeting the Cretan archers with them, more or less.
He's already losing his Thuria spears.
I mean, he can afford to lose some of them.
Yeah.
Provided that he can keep his real firepower alive.
Oh, he's gonna send those Gallic warriors over.
Yeah, because it's gonna be in Panda's advantage if he can actually engage them in melee before they've thrown everything at them. The problem for Stradomski is that his slingers aren't participating at the moment.
Yeah.
So he's more or less just wasting his Turea spears.
Yeah. I think Panda's actually in good position now, because it would be hard to break that box.
Well, it depends on how well he can weaken the pikes, because the chariots are gonna go through the hoplites, but pikes are gonna be tricky.
Oof.
And we got a rear charge here, but Archer's flank charge, so it doesn't really do much.
Hoplites now are gonna engage the Noble Blood Cav.
Yeah, this is actually a fairly poor engagement by Stradomski. Because now he's gonna be losing at least a unit of Noble Blood Cav, probably most of those Trurea Spears as well, and it calls him into an early engagement.
Yeah. Cav unit's gone? I don't see.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, it's.
It's shattered.
Oh, okay.
And now I think the Mercenary Gallic Warriors will shatter. Yep. But the good thing for Panda is that he actually got those Carthaginian hoplites into those Truria Spears.
Yeah.
Because that's wasting a lot of the potential of the unit. The Truria Spears are throwing into those pikes. But they're not doing overly much damage at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's firing at them frontally, so it's not the best. Whereas he could be targeting this unit with those two Thurias. But I guess have to move extra.
The question is what his slingers are currently doing. I think they're targeting, the Cretans.
This is so interesting. He's using his hoplites to shield his spikes. Right there. From missile fire. I wonder if that's like that
Well, I mean,
will make it so that more hits land, I guess, but
well, I mean, what we will do is that you'll have more hits. I mean, I think those slingers and Truria Spears will hit more men, but proportionally the pikes will take less damage.
yeah. There's lately been hoplites down to 30, man. But he doesn't have much. He doesn't have many Thuria Spears remaining.
Yeah. I mean, he can afford to be without his Truria Spears, really. The thing is that if he doesn't kill enough pikes, the chariots won't be able to break through. Because even one pike unit is gonna be enough from the front to stop the chariots.
Riders at the double.
I like how ballsy Panda's being with his general. It's pretty cool.
It seems like Stradomski has used his horse archers really poorly.
Yeah.
Barely any kills on them and lots of losses.
He's losing so much.
I think the firepower of the Eastern Slingers is starting to bear a bit, and I think Panda's Cretan archers are running out of ammo soon. But he's still gonna have those Balearic Slingers around to do a lot of damage.
Noble Cav, downhill charge into the Pontigrel Cav general of Stradomski.
That's bad engagement for Stradomski at least.
Pikes
really
are not
good
up. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
This is gonna be weird with the chariots.
Orders understood.
Okay, now it's swinging both ways. I think both players might end up losing their generals.
Yeah, those chariots. Will they break
chariots
through?
are breaking through.
But they're gonna take some damage.
Stradomski lost his general.
Oh. Yeah, I can't hear that. I think it's part of the advice or something. They break through with the chariots, but wow, here come the kills.
Yep, they've lost quite a lot as well already in terms of hit points. Yeah, they're dropping.
Pikes
are gonna be close.
If the pikes get down. Oh, he charged straight into pikes.
The question is it gonna be enough?
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Even with all those kills. Well,
they're out.
80, about 400 kills on the chariots.
I think what Stradomski now needs to do, he needs to get in
Oh.
flank attacks at the isolated units.
Frontal charge into pikes. But he's actually gonna go through. The
Yeah,
pikes
he's
were
gonna
not
go
set up.
well, he's gonna go through and charge into the Cretans who are more or less out of ammo.
Yeah.
I don't think Stradomski has enough left
Yeah.
to beat Panda in melee.
Depends on how much ammo his Eastern Slingers have, I guess. And his Horse Archers probably still have ammo. But though they're so few.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
I don't know. I think it could
Oh!
be.
Oh, now he's getting all sorts of rear penalties going off.
I think it might. With those Eastern Slingers, if they do enough damage.
Actually, if Stradomski used fire arrows, he might actually break through.
Yeah. If that one pike unit routes over here, it's gonna
Yeah, the
start a
whole
chain route.
bunch might go.
Or they stabilized, actually. For the moment.
Yeah, but now... This is just so calling out for flaming arrows, but nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, because there are just slingers. Oh, there are Horse Archers though. They could be using
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, they do have flaming arrows.
Is this enough? Damage. It's still not over yet. Though he did manage to route a lot. Those spikes have actually turned and they're killing the Thuria's spear right now.
Yeah, I think he's managed to stabilize.
Not targeting the right unit with the Eastern Slingers though.
Yeah, he really should be micromanaging them and getting shots into the rear of units.
Yeah. Should be shooting at this unit really.
Yeah.
Or this one,
And-
but he's shooting at different ones. He's not focusing on any particular unit. So, and he's firing from far away, which I believe is not as
Yeah,
accurate.
he could be going closer because I don't think those pike units or the hoplites were gonna catch him. I stand to be corrected.
Now he could be. Yeah, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough. This Carthaginian hoplite is just gonna soak up so much. As well as. Oh, here he comes! Noble Blood Cav charge! Head on into pikes.
Ouch.
Yeah. They're gonna go down. Eastern Slingers out of ammo, I guess. He's going with his Scythian Horse Archers into the African fights.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have enough.
I think he's just given up. He had that one moment where it looked like it could swing, but he just didn't get enough morale penalties going.
Yeah. Interesting. Those chariots did a lot of damage, but he could still not. He could still not finish it. And they actually went through single pike. Granted, it was single line and not really positioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not all the pikes were down, I think, and he did go.
I
for
think
it.
what basically happened was Panda withdrew his general and he went through the pike unit. And that meant that the pike unit got disorganized and Stradomski was able to just push through.
Yeah. He still
I mean,
has
it's still gonna be a close game, but I think Stradomski just didn't use his three spears and slingers
Yeah.
well enough together.
He actually still has ammo, but he's not really trying anymore. I guess he really doesn't have enough ammo to kill that one card.
He doesn't especially if you consider the routing point of most units.
Yeah.
He needs to do a lot of damage to the units to actually route them.
Holding in melee for a bit. Now look at these guys holding.
Yeah, I think they're actually also getting some morale bonuses for being higher up. So,
Here it's gonna end.
or actually, no, they don't. I think the high ground morale penalty bonus works in a way that you need to be higher than all any other enemy melee unit to get a bonus.
So yeah, you can see here, chariots, lots of kills. Eastern slingers too at the end of the day, but Scredens really did some damage. And those Polarics.
Yeah.
He didn't really do much with his Thurius. Most of them.
Yeah, I think he just didn't time it right. He went in with the Turias. They started throwing javelins while being shot at.
Slingers were far away.
Yeah, the slingers were far away and they weren't really supporting. Because if those slingers had been firing at the Cretans and the Balearic slingers at the same time, he might have had a better chance of going through. And I think he probably should have used Turias to throw at the missile units first.
Actually, what would you kill quicker? Would it be Balearic slingers or Cretan archers? Since Cretans have higher armor, but slingers have the shield, right? So, I don't know.
In fact, the Cretans also have shields.
Oh, yeah.
They're one of the few archer units to have shields.
And welcome to game number 4, is it? Yeah, I think it's game number 4, actually.
Yep.
As it's 2-1 for Panda Warrior at the moment. Map is Carthago and Panda Warrior is Epirus. He picked both map and faction first, I believe. As for Stradomski, he picked Syracuse. That's his counter pick. Now I'm gonna go over Panda Warrior's build. He's got, let's see, general unit of Royal Peltists. Let's see, lots of Thessalian Cav. Wow, he's basically got 3, 4, 5 Thessalian Cav. They're cheap and pretty fast. Shock Cav. Interesting choice. I think they could work well. Then we have mix of, let's see, 3 Levy Pikes up front, I guess to defend his skirmishes. Then we have Militia Hoplite and a Hoplite on his left flank. Same thing on his right flank, basically. And that would be his build. Oh, there's also an Indian War Elephant unit that I totally forgot about. But yeah, that's the build of Panda Warrior. What does Stradomski have?
Stradomski has a unit of picked hoplites as his general in the middle, and then he has a center consisting of 3 units of mercenary Samnite warriors and 2 units of Thorax hoplites.
Ooh.
Behind them he has 3 units of Balearic slingers, and then he has 3 units of citizen cavalry, and on the flanks he has mercenary veteran hoplites in the front row and militia hoplites behind them. And he has a unit of hoplites in reserve. And then he has something interesting going on the flank.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I could reveal that he has a unit of citizen cavalry stationed over here.
So let's see, 2 Cretan archers and 3 archers for Panda Warriors. So he does, like, I wonder how that matchup goes, because he's got, yeah, he has 2 Cretan archers, really good ones, but his opponent has 3 Balearic slingers, but he does have some regular archers as well, but he only has Like, I don't know who's got the edge here.
Well, basically, the thing is that I think Stradomski should have the edge at 150 range, but then at a closer range, the edge goes to Panda.
Hmm.
So if Stradomski can keep just pushing Panda backwards, he should have an edge.
Yeah. If he can kite, he should be fine. And that's what he's trying to do. Probably could just be sending his infantry back, I guess. Like, he doesn't need them right there right now. Just keep his stingers alone. Or is he actually trying to shield his skirmishes with them, I wonder? Hmm. These shadows, though, are kind of annoying me. They keep flickering.
So is Stradomski defending?
Well, I think so, because Panda Warrior picked the map and the faction first. So I think he's
okay, so
defending.
yeah, so Stradomski probably wants to go something like this, ultimately.
Yeah. You can't go up here, right? It's too steep.
Oh,
I imagine.
looks like Panda actually noticed those citizen cavalry.
Yeah, he did.
At the double.
The Sagan Cav. They're actually faster than Citizen Cav, are they? Or are they similar?
I
don't
think
know.
actually, I think citizen cav is a bit faster because they're medium, while Thessalians are heavy.
Wait.
Cav.
Oh, they have the same. They have the same icon.
No, you can't only look at the icon. Because, but I think heavy and medium have more or less the same icon.
Oh,
But there's a difference in speed and mass.
At speed.
I think it's curious that Panda brought a unit of elephants because you don't see many elephants
yeah.
in this patch. It looks like Panda is going to target the Balearics with his Cretans.
Yeah, has to take the shots with its Cretans and then move in with his 125s, I guess.
But the deciding thing will be the middle. And looks
Why is
like Stradomski is actually doing a favor for.
Yeah, it's moving up.
Oh, but Panda is moving back.
Yeah. Strange, he could have taken some more shots.
Okay, they're not gonna commit on Panda's left side. Looked like an engagement was gonna happen, but
Yep.
it might still happen.
Oh,
Curious.
rear charge. And he's gonna get out without taking any
Okay,
damage.
so
I
killed
guess.
2 men and did some more damage.
Yeah. I guess he didn't really take any damage, so that's fine. Because
The Cretans are doing a lot of damage at the moment. Some good micro there by both players. Ooh, that was a wonderful maneuver to get a rear charge by Panda.
now he's gonna
And-
charge the citizen cap.
Yeah, that's actually a really brilliant piece of play.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna be using his Thessalians again.
They
Yeah,
might
trying to get
actually-
into those Balearic slingers.
Only a few of them will manage. He's gonna have to disengage.
Yeah. But he realizes that and pulls back.
Oh, we
This is
have-
gonna be crucial though, because seems like Stradomski is slowly getting an edge on this side.
Yeah. Veteran hoplites do really well. But there's the Stallion Cab with the charges over and over again.
Yeah. It looks like Panda is doing a lot of damage with his archers against those mercenary Sam Knights. I mean, they have a lot of armor, but enough shots just couldn't tell.
Stradomski is not putting his hoplites in hoplite wall, whereas Panda is. This is a fairly interesting decision by
Yeah,
both players
it's
are
making
doing
a
it differently.
big difference in my opinion. And he's getting a free charge on Panda's right. And Stradomski is just standing there. So that's a big advantage.
Royal Peltas here though, and they're gonna do a lot of work.
And Panda still has a lot of cavalry and elephants left, so
Yeah.
it's looking good for Panda at the moment.
If he can kill the cab and the skirmishers, then he should do quite well with the elephants, I imagine.
Yeah, and especially because those Sam Knights, they're gone. He got a nice charge with his Thessalians. And now he's pulling back towards his pikes.
Ooh, they're charging in from the flank with the other Thessalian cab, pulling back this Thessalian cab. Getting
Yeah, it looks like
quite-
Panda is on fire in terms of
Yeah,
his micro at the moment.
not missing a beat. Now he's gonna pull that one again, and he's gonna get a charge into the citizen cab.
Yeah. And the elephants are coming in.
Not sure about this though. Yeah, he's gonna pull them out.
Yeah, because those slingers are still around shooting.
Green archers, are they out of ammo? Is that why they're going through? Are
It
they
could
really
be,
out
yeah.
of ammo? There's Drill Peltas just doing work.
And the Thessalians are again charging into the mercenary Sam Knights.
Ooh.
And I think Stradomski is moving in to intercept.
Oh, but he's gonna get intercepted by the Thessalian. And the Thessalian's gonna get into the Balearic Slingers.
The crucial engagement here might be the general versus general engagement.
Yeah. Which,
Where-
yeah. Peltas should win that.
Yeah, Peltas are currently edging it, but it's gonna be close. So it's really gonna be about who can swing the tide. I think Panda might be moving some levy pikes into support.
Panda should have this game. His elephants still are alive and he hasn't used them yet, and he can really use them in the late game.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be fairly unstoppable in the late game, except by the Balearic Slingers.
Ooh, another Thessalian cab charge into the Balearic Slingers. There. It's gonna be
Yeah,
so many
okay.
charges.
Yeah, now he's going for the Balearic Slingers.
Oof. We'll see how this goes for him. Citizen Cab might intercept them or not.
I don't think the Slingers have enough firepower to stop.
Yeah. So many kills on the Thessalian cab of Panda Warrior this game. Insane. Royal Peltas is barely gonna win against the big top light. But
Yeah.
lots of background noise from you, Duck, I think. It's gone now though. Sometimes there's some noise. Elephant's gonna chain route this section, I guess. They're actually doing their job. But I guess if he had like a different unit, the game might be over by now. If he had like spent the funds on something else.
Well, I mean, if you look at what Panda has left, he's got an elephant, and then he's got levy pikes.
Yeah.
Stradomski is still fairly strong in this sector.
Hmm. Oh, with that elephant, he's just gonna die. He put his bikes out of bike mode. Here come those elephants, though.
Yeah, seems like there just isn't enough to stop the elephants.
As you say.
Oh, still some units over here that he's gonna send in.
By
But
your command.
if the elephants don't die, then he can't win the melee fight. Besides, I wonder if he can, even if the elephants were gone, I wonder if he could still win this. Probably not.
Well, it would be really hard to break through the pikes with depleted infantry units. And we have our army losses, so it's over.
Yeah.
By your command.
And that unit routed. This one shoot 2.
Charge!
Elephants coming! Let's run! So yeah, Panda Warrior is up, gonna be up 3-1 after this game, and he's on match point. He just won with Epirus against Syracuse. As you can see here, Elephant's got a lot of kills, and look at that Royal Peltas, 301 kills. Wow.
Immense.
And Thessalian Cav, lots of good work, especially one with 200 kills. Hoplite
Basically,
spikes.
yeah. I think both players got fairly good performances out of their units. Yeah, the Citizen Cav were probably the weakest performers.
Mhm.
Actually, looking at it,
Yeah, they
he
did
did
nice.
lose one unit of Sam Knight Warriors without it doing much. Same with a Mercenary Veteran Hoplite.
Yeah, very. His militia hoplites got so many kills. Then again, I guess they were up against other militia hoplites, so
Yeah.
that's why they won. But why would so much of a difference? I didn't see them get supported or anything. I don't remember. Maybe on the left flank of Panda Warrior, I think.
I think what actually happened with the militia hoplite engagements were that pandas were a bit more tired, so they hit exhaustion level, or the next exhaustion level tire faster. So the Stradomskis always had an edge.
So, see you in game number 5. Welcome to game number 5. This,
Echo
match.
still there.
Echo, yes, there's double
Take
echo
it easy.
actually. Yeah. Okay, now it's good. Yay. Thank you, Maju, for moving him out. Yay.
No problem.
So we have, I'm lost already. We have Map Armavir, picked by Stradomski. And he's also playing as Rome. As for Panda Warrior, he is
Pontus.
Pontus. Yes. He didn't actually mention it in chat, but yeah.
The interesting thing about this map is that the attacker actually has a downhill advantage all the way down. More or less the only way for the defender to get a height advantage is to outmaneuver the other player.
Right. Game has started. Whoa, my camera did something weird. Gonna go over Stradomski's build. He is Rome. Now he's got a general bodyguard. Same as Panda actually. When he played as Rome, he actually took the general bodyguard as well. Then let's see, in terms of cavalry force, he's got on his left flank 2 legionary cav and the center an Equites and a Praetorian cav, interestingly enough. I don't see Praetorian cav too often anymore. As for his right flank, he's got 2 legionary cav. In terms of skirmishes, he simply has 3 Balearic slingers. On his left flank, we have Vigiles. On his right flank, 1 as well. Then in terms of sword units, he's got, let's see, up front, 3 legionary cohorts. Then on the flanks of his skirmishes, he's actually got 1 legionary and 1 evocati on his left, and 1 legionary and 1 evocati on his right. So basically the same thing. That is the build of Stradomski.
And Panda has 4 units of noble blood cavalry, split on the flanks, 2 and 2. His general is a Pontic Royal Cav. He's got a unit of mercenary city and horse archers, getting ready to just put some pressure on Stradomski. His skirmishing component consists of 5 units of eastern archers, and his main line has Celtic warriors on the flanks, 4 hoplites, and a levy pikeman in the center, and an Easter spearman as extra support. And finally he has a unit of sided chariots.
That looks fairly solid.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna win the infantry fight against Rome, but he has chariots, and we know what chariots can do.
Yes, we know what chariots can do.
And he has strong cav and a good number of skirmishers.
Yeah.
I think the problem for Panda is that he doesn't have too much space behind him.
When you said
So-
base, I thought you were talking about FIFA for some reason.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Total War, like football, is a lot about using space, and if your opponent can't move, he can't really play properly either, so...
Yeah. Dribble your opponent with your units.
Well, I mean, dribbling perhaps not, but something like closing down. I feel that you actually have closing down in Total War as well.
Yeah, but let's see. It does have stronger cavalry, but number-wise, it's the same. Yeah. unless you
The
count-
problem that
No, it's
Panda has is that he's downhill, so even if he has stronger cavalry, if he can't engage his cavalry on a more flat terrain or even terrain, he's gonna lose. And I think Panda is being too passive at this phase. He should try to maneuver in some way to get a more even terrain. And the problem he has is trying to skirmish, but he's got the red line behind him, and he's soon gonna run out of space.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like he's trying some sort of double envelopment, perhaps. He's pulling back again.
Those East Notch is not really doing damage. Just,
Well, they are doing damage. I think they're
yeah.
being cost effective at the moment. And they're gonna beat the Balearic Slingers, I think. And we have a cav
know.
attack on the left.
Oh, Stradomski's not noticing it. No counter charges.
And the Eastern Archers are wavering in the middle.
Yeah.
And
Balearic.
Stradomski is Stradomski is adjusting. I think, I mean, it was a good attack by Panda, but I don't think he has the units around to support. What is he doing with his general? He's going straight at... Oh. That's really risky, actually.
Yeah. Torrent Cavs in there, and the chariots cannot do anything. There's no way for them to get in.
Understood. Mandata tua.
Yeah, and there's some forests where he's moving at the moment, so it's just the wrong place for the chariots to go in. And Panda's general is dropping really fast.
Ave. Ordinem.
This
Cav.
is looking bad. Yeah, this is looking bad for Panda.
Here come the chariots. Let's see how much they can do.
They can probably do quite a lot, but they're down to 7 out of 9, so they've taken quite a lot of damage already. And they seem to be bogged down. Still up to 50 kills.
Forward.
Getting out, but now getting hit in the rear. So, like,
Yeah, and the general is dead for Panda.
yeah.
But the chariots are out of the game as well. I don't think Panda can win this.
Yeah, very unlikely. There are still slingers on the field, so if there were no slingers, then maybe.
No, but he
Maybe.
doesn't have enough space, and Stradomski still has units like Praetorian Cav, which
Yeah.
are barely doing anything.
Forward.
Oh, well, Blood Cav did get into the Gen and into that Polaric Slinger, but
It's not gonna be enough,
yeah.
because those Roman units, they're just so durable, and well, they just have high morale, so they'll stick around even if the general is dead.
Hmm.
The problem is that Panda just doesn't have any units left that can really do a lot of damage. And Panda said GG, but I think we're still gonna see them play to the end. Okay, maybe not.
That was funny. Well, actually, I expected him to concede because it was the same thing in the first game. He conceded. Didn't really continue.
Yeah, I mean, the thing here was that Panda's approach was built around the chariots, but he just didn't get the chariots to do enough damage.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, his city and horse archers did really poorly. Just 3 kills.
Hmm.
Do you remember seeing what happened to them?
I don't remember what happened to them. I don't think I actually caught that. Maybe somebody on stream did. I did somehow catch it, but I was not focusing on it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't think Panda maneuvered enough during the maneuver phase, and he did select a. He did catch Stradomski unaware with his attack, but it might have been a ill-judged attack because I don't think he had an advantage where he attacked.
Mm.
I suppose his idea there was to just create an opening for the chariot, but because that part of the battlefield was very wooded, it just didn't work out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's currently still Panda Warrior with the edge. He's up 3-2. His best of 7, and we shall see you in the next game. And welcome to, I believe this is game number 6 of this final of Grandmaster Championship number 1. We have Panda Warrior choosing Macedon, and then he actually said Carthage. He didn't say Carthago. Oh, interesting. He actually did use my strategy. But anyway, Stradomski is Parthia, and has the game started actually? No, I don't think so.
think one of them might have hit ready. Because I heard it sound like that. But we'll see soon. Okay, now it started.
Alright, so we're gonna go over Panda Warrior's build. He is messed on.
We have a issue.
What issue?
Do not feel any fear of the Parthian army over there. Oh, they look
Got stuck on 57 for a while.
Oh,
silly little horses, but they do not fight like
it's
men.
going.
No, they
Yeah,
fight
look,
like
it just
old
looked like
women.
both players spent a while just looking at the other army before doing anything.
So, let's see. Panda Warrior's got his general in a shield bearer unit. Then to the right of that shield bearer we have hoplite unit and militia hoplites. To the left of his general we have 2 hoplites. No, make that 3. Make it 4 hoplites. 4 regular hoplites. Then on his flank we have militia hoplites, slightly to the right hoplites, and shield bearers. Again, so very strong hoplite component. Then we have 3 Green Archers. Yep, that is the case. Militia hoplite that he actually forgot behind his whole army. And in terms of cavalry, we've got, let's see, 4 Thessalian cav. No, 3 Thessalian cav and 1 citizen cav. That is basically the army of Panda Warrior. Oh, did I miss something?
Well, you missed that they started engaging with the horse archers, and Stradomski managed to kill 10 Thessalian cavalry and lost 9 Sarmatian horse archers. So probably not worth it in the long run. But Stradomski's build is, well, his key units are 6 units of Eastern Slingers, 2 units of mercenary Sarmatian horse archers, and then he has 4 units of noble cav, 1 Eastern cataphract, 1 royal cataphract, and then 3 units of Parthian swordsmen and 3 units of Persian hoplites.
Interesting. And he actually has 2 groups that he's controlling, 2 different groups.
Yeah.
Ow. She killed me.
I mean, it looks like Stradomski has a clear advantage in firepower, so Panda will have to attack. It's just a matter of Panda finding the right moment, which might be now actually. If he charges in there,
Yeah,
he could take out that group.
he's getting flanked. He has to do it very soon.
Yeah. I mean, I think he just wants to sort of separate these 2 sides. Yeah, now the attack is coming. This will be bad for Stradomski, I think.
He is pulling back. though.
Yeah, he's doing the right thing. If you can stop that cavalry before it goes through, he should have an edge. But if Panda can save some cav and then just move back behind, he should be in a good position as well. But the thing is that this whole sector of Stradomski's army is out of the fight at the moment, as
Yeah.
are the horse archers.
And they're taking the weird route. Like, it's so
There's
long.
some bad terrain here, I think,
Oh,
so
yeah.
they can't pass through.
Hey, advance! Taxes!
Overall, it seems like this engagement is favoring Panda.
Happy to serve the people!
Yeah. Now he has some hoplites that are going to be defending.
And this cav is gonna break through the noble blood cav and then gonna work its way backwards. But Stradomski does have Eastern cataphracts ready to support.
Form phalanx now! Yes, Commander!
And over here, Panda has a nice amount of. Well, he's getting shield bearers into support.
Quick march!
I wonder actually if this is
Yeah.
good for Panda because he's gonna start getting flanked now.
Yeah. It's actually looking fairly bad for Panda at the moment.
Those Parthian swordsmen are doing of a job.
Well, they're doing a decent job holding. I don't think they're gonna. Okay, one of them is up to 81 kills with something like 20 losses. But if Panda can take out these units, it's gonna be a question mark. Oh! Stradomski is getting median cav into the Cretan archers, which is huge. Up to 23 kills? 24?
They'll still die. But we'll see how many they're...
Slingers haven't done much yet, but I think they're targeting Panda's general. And if you have 3 units of slingers targeting the general is gonna die eventually.
Yeah. It's shield bearer though, and 115 armor. Pretty insane.
Yeah, but 65 health, so we're talking about slingers, so it's the armor piercing damage which will make the difference.
Yeah.
Form phalanx now!
Starting to get the kills now.
Yeah. He's actually moving closer.
For the gods of Olympus!
It seems like Panda is running out of melee units,
Yeah.
which is bad for him.
Couldn't deal with those Parthian swordsmen.
Yeah, well, that one unit has, well, it's killed 120 men, so the other Parthian swordsman has killed 152. While the Persian hoplites aren't really doing much, but they're doing enough by just being there and holding the hoplites or the shield bearers. Okay, it looks like it's gonna come down to slingers and a royal cataphract versus a lot of infantry.
Yeah. Shield bearer though is going down real fast right now.
Well, it's still got
Yeah.
78 men, so not that fast, but losing.
He's that unit's dead.
And I think here we might have one of the key moments. This. Oh. Well, we don't. Looked like the Thessalian was going to charge in, but didn't, and now it's dropping men really quickly. I think that was actually a moment where Panda should have been a bit more aggressive and risked losing the Thessalian.
Okay, is getting his Thessalian cap charge, but he's gonna counter charge right now though. His general's still alive, but getting hit in the rear.
Yeah, the mercenary formation horse archers aren't doing too much at the moment.
Yeah, Stradomski definitely with the edge here, just because of those
Yeah.
figures. But it depends
And
on
it-
how much ammo they have left.
The thing is that the royal cataphracts, they're capable of beating hoplites if you just micro them well
Form phalanx now!
and don't use trample.
Hoplites! Form phalanx now!
And the problem is actually that he's supporting his general with slinger fire, which ends up just doing a lot more damage to his cataphracts.
Ready your weapon!
Yeah. And here come the Sarmatian horse archers, charging into the Cretan archers, but they're beefy.
They're really beefy. But I think the key there is just that the Cretans won't be firing while they're getting charged.
Yeah.
And the other Sarmatian is doing a lot of damage at the same time to the archers by just shooting.
Stay on alert!
Okay, looks like Panda's general actually died. Probably a while back. We just missed that.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be really hard for Panda to win this.
Yeah.
You start
So,
getting those
it's
Spartan
equalizing?
swordsmen. Most likely.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 3-3, but it's a question mark of ammo, really,
Yeah.
and how well Stradomski can micro his Royal Cataphract General, because he's actually lost half of the unit, so he hasn't been doing a very effective job with it.
Key point here is that there's a full shield bearer still alive for Panda Warrior, which could make the difference. It's pretty full, so... And there's still a hoplite that's in pretty good shape as well.
I think it comes down to how well those Cretans can weaken those Eastern Slingers.
Yeah. Actually firing at the Sarmatian horse archers, which have lower armor, I guess. But yeah, Panda might still somehow be able to pull this off. Because of not enough ammo, I imagine. Eastern Slingers. Oh, look at the Sarmatian horse archer is starting to drop.
Yeah, this is gonna go down to pure math, I think. As to who'll have enough firepower to win.
Cretans are now just tanking for the actual hoplites, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's using them to just screen. And I think he might be
Oh, the general.
looking to just charge. Oh, yeah, nice volley. Because I think the Cretans might be able to actually catch up to the Eastern Slingers.
Yeah. The speed boost from charging, I guess.
Yeah, plus that they're, I think, the same lightness.
It's going to be insane. Shield bearers facing the wrong way, they might be fired at.
And it looks like the Sarmatian horse archers are trying to weaken the mercenary Cretans.
The Royal Cataphract's gonna get shot again. Oof.
Ouch.
And again.
This keeps up, Stradomski might lose his general, which might be catastrophic for his morale, because he doesn't have high morale units around. But this will go down to the wire.
Yes. Oh, Cataphracts might charge into the archers. But then that might give enough time for the other Cretans to come. We will see. I wonder. Panda's getting rear charged though.
I mean, he's charging uphill and he's exhausted. He's not gonna do super amounts of damage.
He might just barely be able to.
Yeah, barely. And now his Cretans are being charged by the Sarmatian horse archers.
In the rear. In the rear. Is there ammo left? No, there isn't. They're pulling out their swords, the Eastern Slingers.
Yeah.
Wait, where isn't there a shield bearer? Where did it go?
Yeah, there was, but I think it might be gone.
Oh.
I think we just missed. Yeah, it's over. Army losses.
Yeah. Wow. It's 3-3. It's down to the wire.
Yeah, I
That's it.
think those slingers did a lot of damage that we just didn't see.
Let's see. Wow. A lot of those skills are shield bearers as well.
Yeah.
Parthian swordsmen, Eastern Slingers. Really nice. I thought he was gonna bring Parthian foot archers. He actually brought Eastern slingers.
I suppose the Eastern Slingers are a better option against hoplites, just due to the fact they have higher armor piercing damage and more ammo.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think the key there were those Parthian swordsmen. They did a really good job.
So we're actually gonna go to the final game here, and it's 3-3. Very exciting match point for both of them. Anyway, see you in game number 7. And welcome to game 7. This is gonna be the last game of this match and of the tournament. Whoever wins this will be crowned as champion of Grand Championship #1, Grandmaster Championship #1. Sorry, not just Grand Champion.
3 times already, friend.
What?
Never mind, just doing your thing.
Yeah. Anyway, we have Macedon for Panda Warrior, and he also picked. What was it?
Gate.
Yeah. Stradomski went. No, wait. No, Stradomski's Parthia and Panda is Gete. Yeah, that's true.
In this
and
battle?
Stradomski picked.
In this battle, we have Carthage for Stradomski and Gate for Panda Warrior.
Yeah, it's very confusing. I was looking at chat from before. Confusing. Anyway, time for me to look at their builds. Well, Stradomski's build, he has up front 4 mercenary Samnite warriors. No, 2 mercenary Samnite warriors, 1 mercenary noble fighter, 1 Libyan infantry. We have 3 skirmishes as well. Those are 3 mercenary Balearic slingers, general's bodyguard, mercenary companion cav, and then let's see, only 1 mercenary companion cav, and 3 Carthaginian cav on the left, 2 Scutari cav on the right, and 1 mercenary noble fighter just next to in front of his general. What do we have for Panda Warrior?
Well, Panda has 2 units of bow horsemen, which have started nibbling away at Stradomski's flanks, already doing some damage, and Stradomski is countering with his own archers, actually slingers. Beyond that, he has a main line of 6 armored spears and 2 noble swords, out of which 1 is his general. And then he has 5 units of spear horsemen, 2 units of Dacian heavy skirmishers, 1 unit of Dacian heavy bowmen, 1 bowman, and 1 heavy spears in reserve. So overall, I think Panda has more units, and I think, you know, a slight skirmishing edge in terms of numbers, but not in quality. But the thing is that Panda is currently getting free shots, and it's quite hard for Stradomski to deal with that,
Yeah.
while at the same time doing a frontal shootout.
Is he using heavy shot, or let's see the range? Yeah, he's actually using heavy shot. He's got 100 range.
Yeah. The problem I think for Stradomski at the moment is that Panda just has more units, especially maybe infantry units. So Panda is going to be able to get infantry support.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get infantry support, and Panda is actually attacking at the moment, and he might be getting some charge bonuses, depending a bit. The whole thing is rotating at the moment.
Stradomski has to countercharge now if he hopes to get any charge bonus.
These bow horsemen, they're in a really good position to do some damage at the moment.
Yeah.
Weird for Panda to charge a unit of spear horsemen in frontally. And it looks like Stradomski is trying to get around the flank and at the same time tie up part of Panda's army.
Look at that. One Carthaginian cavalry just got destroyed by Dacians. Heavy skirmishes.
Yeah, and the mercenary noble fighters over here are completely destroying that unit of noble swords. We're at 112 versus 80.
I just came back. Do I understand
Oof, and
correctly?
his Stradomski, Panda's bow horseman got caught in melee, which is a huge loss for him.
Oof.
And his general is looks like it's gonna get pincered.
This other bow horseman is gonna get caught here and killed.
Yeah, that's a considerable blow.
Just wonder if he can actually win in the melee fight. Because if he can duke it out there, but he's definitely winning on his right flank. Panda warrior, that is.
Yeah, but it does seem like Stradomski has a slight edge in just the individual quality of units.
But he has to keep pulling back so much of his army because of that one armored spear unit.
Yeah.
He can't fire.
That said, his archers in the middle are balancing out the fight against the mercenary noble, and he won.
Yeah, now he should probably stop firing at it.
Yeah.
Try get something else.
The problem for Panda is that the swords are doing a lot of damage
Oh, but
to
that's
his infantry.
Samurai warrior just routed.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna
But
be able
his
to
general over here, it's very strong, and it's in a great position to do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Come the spear horseman charges as well.
Yeah. It looks like a case of archers and cav versus infantry.
Yep. Oh, and spear horseman actually making sure that the Carthaginian cav cannot get away. There's gonna be spears in support, or actually no, they got stuck in the fight. They will not be able to support the spear horseman. But there's another one coming.
I think in this battle we see how crucial it is to have the infantry support for your cavalry. Because Stradomski is more or less forced to pull back from otherwise good engagements because infantry is coming in, which will just overwhelm his cavalry. When he pulls back, he takes losses and can't really use his cavalry well.
Does have his slingers, but I don't think they will be
Yeah,
able
well,
to
the
kill him.
problem is that Panda has a lot of units left,
Yeah.
and he has skirmishers of his own.
I guess it's not impossible, but it's really gonna be hard. He's gonna do the right
I
thing
mean-
here. Kill this one spear horseman.
Yeah, I mean, it probably requires superb cavalry use and some big mistakes on Panda's part.
He managed to make sure that that spear horseman cannot go.
Yeah, I suppose if he does wonders with the companion cav, he has some shot.
Yeah.
But that's more or less the unit that can win him the battle.
But
Well, he's slowly getting rid of the spear horseman of Panda, but he's taking a lot of damage as well.
oh, his Carthaginian cav got caught.
Yeah.
He has to go out. This is not doing what he needs to do, I guess. Okay, he's killing the cav, but there's still more cav. There's so much
Yeah.
infantry.
If the infantry is the main issue.
target.
And that
last
one
spear
unit of
horseman.
spear horsemen is very strong, and it's in a perfect position to just take advantage.
But it's going very slowly.
Forward!
Yeah.
Engage! Move it! Engage! Move out!
A nice micro there by Panda to pull away.
Move it! Take aim! Quickly now!
Yep.
Riders at the double round!
He's getting some shots in as well.
Advance! Advance!
Stradomski's putting up a good fight, but I don't think he's anywhere near winning this battle anymore.
Yeah. He can't stop that spear horseman unit.
And he's really close to the red line over there.
That one spear horseman unit is just gonna.
Get ready!
Well, there are 2 cav units, I guess he can use.
Yeah, and his companions have more or less died. There's just 10 men left.
Oh, he almost routed that one armored spear unit, but now he's gonna get his gen shot.
Yep. But he's getting a cav charge intimidation heavy skirmishers. But the thing is that the heavy skirmishers are hybrids. So they're not gonna be easy to kill.
And
Yeah.
here comes this cav unit here. It's gonna.
Yep, it's just a matter of wrapping it up.
Be really surprised if Stradomski pulls a win out of this.
I don't think it's really mathematically possible anymore.
Yeah.
The numbers are just so heavily against him,
Maybe
and the
some.
morale isn't that shaky.
Maybe some sort of weird chain route. Because Panda's units are very low in terms of men. Well,
Yeah.
except his general and 1 armored spear, but the rest are not in the best shape, I guess. So he could start a chain route somehow.
I mean, if you could take these out
Yeah.
and then work downwards, could work.
He has
But-
so few men in his cavalry units.
Yeah. And he's losing more and more by the second.
I mean, it's just gonna die to the Dacian heavy bowmen in melee.
We fight!
And noble swords just
But
release their
he's
javelins.
doing a good job of making the most of what he has left.
Yeah, but there are still so many units left for
Yeah.
Panda.
I mean, he can't win anymore, but at least he's putting up a good fight.
Yes.
I think it really just came down to numbers and Stradomski going too high on cavalry.
Still not giving up. Never give up. Never
Yeah,
surrender.
I mean, it's a good policy, I think.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the impossible ends up being possible.
Yes. But I don't see it. I've never seen such a situation be turned though.
Yeah, especially in a patch like this where morale is so robust. But now it looks like Stradomski's general is gonna die. That should probably trigger a match.
Or not.
Well, anyway, the Spear Horsemen should be catching up to the Balearic Slingers.
So strange. The army losses aren't kicking in.
I think it might be that it's for some reason just values Balearic Slingers fairly high.
point blank slinger shots. They could actually win in melee, or could they? No.
Yeah, now we have army losses as well.
Yeah. GG called by Stradomski. So Panda Warrior is going to win against Stradomski. 4-3. Very close match in the end, and
Yep.
lots of comebacks. Well, like multiple comebacks happened in this game. So Panda Warrior came back, and also Stradomski came back in this match. Several different
Yeah,
comebacks.
I do feel that Stradomski's build was really weird. It's almost like he expected Panda to use get a army similar to what he used.
Yeah. Interesting. So many men though. Forget it.
Yeah, I mean, massive difference in number of men. Something like 600, Yeah. pretty much. And the kills are fairly even, but when Panda has 600 more men.
Yeah. Oh, actually, there was some friendly fire for Stradomski.
Yeah,
He killed some of his own men.
well, Panda had even more, I think.
Yeah, he did. That's true.
I mean, overall, it was a weird battle because I don't think Panda was playing particularly well. But he just had the numbers and the build advantage.
Yeah. Anyway, that would be it for us. So once again, congratulations to Panda Warrior for winning this match and the tournament. And I hope you guys and girls enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.